4-colored scrunchies coming up. Hey crafters, welcome to Anju Risa's crafting room. My name is Risa, but you are free to call me Risa. And today we are going to make another scrunchies. And do you know that making more than 2-color scrunchies is quite tricky, especially the seam here should be aligned together. If you don't pay attention, you will end up like this, and it's a big no. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Let's prepare the fabric. We only need this small piece of fabric, so you can also use a scrap fabric. I am using satin fabric, and the size is about 8 inch by 4 inch or 20 centimeters by 10 centimeters. So we are going to place the fabric with the right sides together. We are going to sew a long strip of fabric. So I will sew it yellow to pink. I will sew here. Then open the pink fabric and I will sew it pink to silver. And we are going to sew this part and try to open the fabric and sew the blue to silver. And after we get this long piece of fabric, I am going to sew the blue color to the yellow. And we are going to sew this part. Let's sew yellow and pink. We do a back stitch. And then pink and gray. Then gray and blue. Then blue and yellow. I have sewed the fabric to make a long piece of fabric. And how we sew the fabric, this will be the order of our scrunchies color. Next, I am going to press the seam open. Press the seam open so it won't be too bulky after we finish the scrunchies. Next, we are going to sew the scrunchies. So I will put the seam here, put it on the lower left side. Any seam is fine. Remember that if you want to add a label to your scrunchies like I did here, you can check out my previous videos right on the top side of this video. So I am going to sew the edge of the fabric all along the fabric, but keep in mind that the seam here should be joined together, so the seam would be aligned together. Like this one, you can see that the scrunchies, it's not aligned together because I don't join the seam together. So you have to put the seam together to get a nice look like this one. After you finish sewing here, you can lift up the presser foot, and then we are going to pull the fabric from here, pull it out. And we can continue sewing. Pull the fabric once again. After we reach the beginning of the sewing, we are going to leave an opening wide enough for us to turn the fabric right side out. This is the opening for us to turn the fabric right side out for later. Now we are going to insert the elastic band inside. If you make these scrunchies a lot, you may need this loop turner or an elastic threader to insert the elastic band inside. You can choose any size for the elastic band. I am using 1/2 inch wide elastic band, and the length is about 7 inch for my hair. You can use 8 inches if you have thicker hair, and if you are using a small elastic band like this, it's about 1/4 inch. It's no more than 1/4 inch. You may need 14 inches. So if you are using this one, you can simply put it inside. Just like this. You are going to place the elastic band inside. Pull it out. And you are going to tie a knot on the elastic band. Just like this, tie a knot. Tie a few times on the elastic band, but keep in mind that this knot will be very, how do we say it? It's very visible and you can really feel the knot after we finish the scrunchies. So I don't really like to use this small size of the elastic band. So I use the 1/2 inch wide elastic band. Let's take this out. I am using this. If you don't have this loop turner or elastic threader, then I will suggest you to use safety pin. Where's my safety pin? Use this safety pin. Just pin it through, and then we are going to insert the elastic band from here. Slide it. Then we are going to join the elastic band together. Make sure that it doesn't twist it. We are going to join it together and randomly sew this part. I have randomly sewed this and you can barely feel it after we finish the scrunchies. Now we are going to turn the fabric right side out through this opening. After we turn this, then I will suggest you to sew the opening here using invisible stitch, exactly the same as I did in my previous videos. You can check out my previous videos to see the details. Now I will only show you a quick glance, a brief. Use the same color thread. I am using pink. We are going to sew it from the inside. This is our 4-colored scrunchies, and you can see the order of the colors: yellow, pink, silver, and blue. And if we use the same color thread to close the opening, it's literally hidden and invisible. And when you sew the seam together, and when you join the seam together, like I said before, you will see that it's aligned perfectly, and it's really, I really like this. That's it. Our 4-colored scrunchies. Oops! Our 4-colored scrunchies is finished. Thanks for watching this video. If you find this tutorial useful, please give me a like and share this video. If you don't, it's not a problem. Just hit the dislike button and tell me below about what you don't like. See you in my next video. Bye bye!